talking about Ottawa, there's so many different corners of the city. You've got Canada, you've got Orleans, you've got the South Keys area, you've got pretty much everywhere. But one of the places that people tend to forget about when you talk about Ottawa is Bell's Corners. But here's the reason why it's going to be really memorable. 1951, and that's where we are today on Ottawa Eats. This is Manny, and he's got a brother named Tom, right?
Yes, I do.
I mean,
yes,
do you not see the family resemblance? It's ridiculous.
Hello.
We thought we'd do our family restaurant. Actually, your Tom is, where is he?
Oh, he's someplace around. He doesn't like the camera.
Yeah, where we are today, this is 1951. Am I saying that properly?
1951 West Kitchen and Bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the address too?
Yes, it is.
Or is that significant for a certain reason?
It is the street address.
The year you were born?
No.
Your IQ?
No.
Oh, okay, so it's the address.
Yeah.
If you don't know, this is in Bell's Corners, and if you haven't been to Bell's Corners in a while, this would be the old
Cock and Bull Pub and Eatery.
And it is much, much different. If you came here in college, like I did, you guys have done an absolutely stunning job. We had a very lengthy conversation before the show
Thank you.
about the tables and how that was a nice, beautiful little happy accent. We won't bore you with all those details, but basically he and his brother were gluing stuff together in the garage, probably having 7 or 8 beers, and they figured these would make really great tables, and they did. But tell me a little bit about the idea behind this, because I mean the Cock and Bull was what it was, and now this is something completely different.
Yeah, so we kind of felt that we needed to have a change here in Bell's Corners as far as we were with the pub for 15 years. Mm-hmm. So, you know, and then we decided that we needed, I think Bell's Corners needed a change, and we also needed a change, you know, and you know, we were doing the late nights and all that stuff. So, you know, we said, you know, let's change, we'll rebrand, we'll do something different. And we always wanted to, Tommy and I, we wanted to do something like comfort food, you know, family oriented, and you know, come in with a suit and tie, or you can come in dressed in jeans and a t-shirt, and you feel just as comfortable, right? So it doesn't matter. So and we kind of tried to build the menu in the same thought process, right? So I mean, we do have like rib steak, and we have prime rib, and we have, you know, some nice dishes and salmon and so on and so forth. But we also have the burgers, and we have a club, and we also do like a shepherd's pie and chicken pot pies and all that type of different foods, right? So
So this is kind of a loaded question. You happy with the way it turned out?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes.
One of the biggest reasons was you said you didn't want to do too many late nights anymore.
Oh, no.
The pub scene, if you're a pub owner or you've ever been to a pub, you know they close late, and then the staff stays an extra couple hours usually. What's been the #1 biggest surprise for you having gone down this path? Maybe something that you thought you knew, but that completely surprised you that you didn't know, or just something that was just maybe even a happy accident.
I mentioned girls' night, for instance, right? Which is, for us, was the biggest thing that we found the difference. That ladies like. They come inside here, they feel comfortable, and they sit down, they drink their wine. Like we sell like a lot of wine by the glass and stuff like that, and bottles of wine for that matter, which is completely like surprised us. Like, you know, we were like, wow, you know what I mean? We weren't expecting that. The fact that we're catering a lot to the ladies now, you know, more so than, like, I mean, we still have the families, but we're not doing so much the guys that just, you know, just a bunch of the guys just hanging out, right? I mean, it's surprisingly that it happened. It was most of the ladies are coming, which are great. I mean, we love it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I love your energy, your passion, your honesty with even the tables that you designed. So we're going to see if your passion, your honesty, and your creativity translates to the food in the kitchen.
Yes, it does. I hope so. Anyway.
Okay, perfect. All right, we're going to step into the kitchen. Don't worry, he's not going to be cooking. He's got a professional, right?
Hey, I can cook. Okay, I can cook.
I assume because you don't have a chef's hat on.
But I do have a chef. I do have a chef.
All right, so come on back with Ottawa Eats on Rogers TV. So we're here in the beautiful kitchen. This is the lovely Ileana, and where are you from?
I'm from Transylvania.
I love that. You're the first person that I've ever met from Transylvania. Lovely! You got a standing ovation. Are you happy? You haven't
I'm
even
very
done
happy.
anything. You haven't done nothing yet, and I've already clapped for you.
There we go. Just because I came from there here.
Yeah. By the way, I hope you also notice at home that her hair matches my shirt. I went to Walmart and bought a shirt just so I could match her hair.
Yes.
You believe that?
Yeah, because it's
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
It's perfect. She believes me.
Yes.
What's the first dish that you're going to make for us?
We'll do a salmon. It's very popular with the customers. And we have here a very nice sockeye salmon. We'll start first with certain vegetables that need a little longer time to cook. We have some boiling water here. And then, so we have some lovely beets here marinated with honey, horseradish, balsamic vinegar. They will go very well together. And some heirloom carrots that are drenched in maple syrup. And this we will roast in the oven.
Okay.
You want to just put them in there?
That's the runner, Manny.
That's the runner, Manny. He has.
Not only is he the owner, he's also the runner.
Okay, so what we have here, we'll sear first the salmon. Just a little oil. And we have some sea salt because it'll make the skin very crispy and nice flavor. Give the sea a little bit back to the fish, right?
I like that.
So when it starts popping,
Yeah.
you have to step a little bit aside because it hurts.
It hurts my face. Is it going to spit?
It
So
spits.
I should move.
So whenever it starts spitting, it's ready. And we'll
Can't ruin the
also start a sauce for the fish, which we have a very lovely bechamel.
Yeah.
We make it with 35% and 10%.
Okay.
So it's very scrumptious. We also took some beets and we pureed them with horseradish, and that will be part of the sauce.
Yeah.
That's a little secret I don't like to give, but there we go. Then 35% cream.
Yeah.
Like I said, it starts popping.
Yeah. I hear the popping, and I've stepped away. Am I safe? Should I go further?
You're safe.
Should I just leave?
As soon as it hits the pot, it's safe. And there we go.
I noticed that right away. As soon as you put it in, it kind of just
Yes, the
rose up
salt
a little
helps
bit.
with that. And it protects a little bit from staying too much, too low in the oil.
Yeah.
And you'll get a nice crispy skin that you can eat.
Now, where did you get your training to do all this? Is this something that?
I worked in Ottawa for 30 years actually.
Okay, wow.
In really good businesses. And I actually grew in a family who were gourmands, who were cooking all day long.
Right. So who
So-
gave you that love of cooking? Who's the one that really passed it on
I
to
think because my mom was a fantastic baker, I felt intimidated, so I started cooking savories.
you? Oh. So your
I
mom
had
was
to
the baker.
compete somehow with my mom.
Okay.
I was afraid of her in the kitchen, so
Fear is an
no,
excellent
she
motivator.
she excelled to that, and I tried to excel to something else.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right. So we have our lovely salmon. I'll go in the oven, and you can see it has a very nice crisp browning, but it's not burned or needs a little salt and pepper.
It's got a beautiful
the-
pink color too. Very
Everybody's
nice.
asking where does it come from? The sweet beets and then a little tang from the horseradish just works really well together.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we'll melt the butter and then we'll do a little
Now, what kind
glaze
of butter
for.
is this? Is
for
this like
it's
a
a garlic
butter?
butter, and then we'll just glaze some of this lovely kale. Pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper, and a squeeze of lemon.
I love how that color pops as soon as it gets even
Yeah.
a little bit of moisture.
All
in
it
there.
needs is just wilting.
Yeah.
That's all we want to do to it.
Yeah.
It's
Very simple.
very simple. So we have some balsamic reduction here that will pop up along with the beets with balsamic and honey and all that.
Yep.
So we'll just play a little bit. We'll pretend we are Einstein, not Dracula. You know? And we'll just make a little mound. Carrots.
Now the centerpiece.
Beautiful salmon.
I love that that's pink. That's so.
It's
that's
so different than
yeah, it
everybody
is,
else's.
Absolutely. That is an amazingly colorful dish. That is absolutely wonderful. Look at that.
And we're not done. We have a little salad, herbs, and some special radishes. We have watermelon,
Just for a
candy
little bit of
cane,
color.
and our own flowers. We grow them ourselves. Actually,
Sad.
to see, we actually have a box in the back.
Oh, do you?
We
You're not
plan-
just going next door and just swiping the petunias?
That's just a house vinaigrette we put
Mm-hmm.
on. Just very simple palate cleansing. And there we go.
Very nice.
This is making our salmon.
Do you know what I love about this? Not only are there tons of colors and tons of different textures and a lot of different flavor
Yeah.
going on here, I'm not even going to wait. Oh my god. Okay. We're going to come back and do more cooking, and I'm going to do some eating. It's Ottawa Eats on Rogers TV. Ottawa Eats Rogers TV, dish number 2, and it looks like we have some meat on the menu. What is
So
this?
we are having a frittata
Ooh, okay, so this is for brunch then, right?
brunch.
Okay,
Yes.
and
Every
you're-
Saturday and Sunday.
All right, that's what I was going to ask you.
We'll start with these are our home fries. We actually cut mini red and white potatoes and season them, and
very good.
that's just about it. And then we'll just start prepping the frittata, which is very simple.
Mm-hmm.
It comes out very yummy. So we'll put some sausage. It's mild Italian sausage. Right. And then some bacon, because we all love bacon, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't be shy with the bacon.
No. Well, and we have a capicola ham, because
Oh, okay.
frittata is sort of an Italian dish, right? So we stick to Italian sausage, Italian capicola.
Okay, so when I'm at home and I'm making breakfast, sometimes I try to make an omelet and I accidentally make a frittata.
Okay.
What's the difference? What is a frittata exactly?
A frittata is more like a French quiche without the custard, right?
Oh, okay.
And you usually put it in the oven.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
Usually I see when I cook, I try to make something and then it turns into something
Yeah.
else. And people always say, oh, how do you make something different every time? Oh, it's because I'm creative.
You mixed your vegetables into the
Yeah.
into the omelette and it became a frittata.
I mess it up. It's not good.
We are making omelets actually here on baby spinach.
Mm-hmm.
The omelets really do French style, so
Is
all
there a
the
style of cooking that you really like? Is it French, Italian? Is there one that you
I
like
was
more?
mentored by French,
Okay.
for a wonderful French chef in Ottawa.
Mm-hmm.
I worked with him probably over 16 years.
Right.
So, but it's a mix of continental North America. I like to experiment with everything, just
Right.
about everything.
So you're like the UN of cooking.
Get just yeah.
Yeah, we need to get you a nice blue hat and a United Nations outfit, and it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
I mean,
If
it'll
you're looking
clash
for-
with your hair,
if-
but whatever. It'll be fine.
Well, you know, hair can change. It's
Oh.
from a bottle. So.
I disagree. Hair cannot change, especially if you don't have it. There's always one hair joke per show, and it's usually at my
Yeah.
expense, so it's okay.
Is it? You have a hat. Nobody knows. So we just
So if you're making a frittata at home,
crisp up a little bit.
do you want to always do something like this, to pre-cook it kind of thing?
Yeah, pre-cook it.
Yeah.
I pre-cook it because otherwise it's not cooking evenly in the oven.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
It'll
Makes
be
sense.
too hard on some edges, around the edges, too soft in the middle. We want it consistent.
Right.
So we're just gonna give it a boost, not fully cook it yet, right? But we want also the vegetables to be already nice and hot. So what I'm gonna do now, is we have some egg that we whisk with 25% cream, because we like cream.
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't like cream?
Yes.
So how much cream do you put in here?
So I would put about 3 tablespoons.
Okay.
Some Parmesan and cheddar, both white. And put it over.
I was once told that if you can master making breakfast, you can cook anything. Would you agree
Pretty
with that?
much.
Yeah? Because for
It's-
me, making breakfast, I'm very quickly out of ideas. I usually make bacon and then eggs.
I
That's
can
pretty
be,
much it. And this looks much fancier than anything I would ever make for breakfast.
and it's gonna be so yummy. And you can change all the fillings, anything that we put
Right.
in it. You can put, I don't know, turkey breast, you can put chicken, you can put anything you want, different vegetables. If you are vegetarian, you go for zucchinis and all that, right? So we keep it soft because we want it to bake in the oven. And then we top it with cheese curds. It's not only for poutine.
Ah, there's another use.
Yes.
Oh, good.
And it's going to be so ooey gooey when it comes out of the oven. Right?
Beautiful.
And then some more cheddar because we like cheese.
There's nothing wrong with more cheese.
And a little bit of Parmesan. Give it that nice crust on top. And that's it, it goes in the oven. There we go. So I'll just need to finish cooking and it's gonna be nice and crusty on the outside.
So now
and
we
we
just-
have a plate.
I was just going to say, now we have an awkward conversation. or-
Yeah, no,
yeah?
we don't.
Oh.
We have a little salad because our frittata is very, very rich, as you can see.
Yes.
It's very rich. So I'd rather not go with fruit, too much sugars and too much fat. So just a little salad.
Right.
And we have also a mango kiwi house dressing. This is our house dressing,
Okay.
one of them.
Yeah.
We have the Greek dressing and
Right.
some other salads ad hoc, but we make it from scratch.
So
and
this
it's
is-
delicious.
This is sort of like if you have ice cream for supper, then you have a little bit of lettuce after, and you say, oh, I had my vegetables today. This is the exact same
sort
thing.
of like that, yes.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. So
And
this is your get
yeah,
out of jail free card.
especially if you have bacon ice cream, you know.
Oh, yeah. Is that a thing?
It's a thing.
Oh, I learned something today. Okay. All right, we've made two beautiful dishes. You guys also do some catering, and look at this ridiculous platter that you've put together.
It is called a Crudit Platter. Some customers just order platters, fruit platter. This
If you have family coming over or a
Yeah,
long weekend,
yeah.
this is something that would be spectacular to put out on the table. So,
yeah. Imagine a summer
yeah.
barbecue in your
Absolutely.
backyard. You have something fresh and pretty to
Now,
look at.
You've got a lot of these
Like-
items are recognizable. Obviously, I mean, you got broccoli,
Yeah.
you got your cherry tomatoes, and you got
And
radishes.
We have white radishes. We have watermelon radish. We have the sweet tomato. We have some carrots here that
Yeah.
are the heirloom rainbow carrots.
Right, pretty much
Just-
everything's here.
just, yeah.
Almost the whole garden.
And,
is
and
here.
you can customize. Like, it depends if you like peppers. You can add all kinds of other vegetables
Right.
that you would like to eat.
These are edible.
Everything is edible.
Whatever.
We should never put anything on a platter that it's not edible.
I like that
Or
rule.
yeah.
So you make this?
Yeah,
You
we
that?
make this.
Can you show me how to make one of these?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's not that hard. Maybe you can pick your own. Maybe
Color?
you want this
So
color,
that- yeah. Okay. Sure.
and then maybe I'll pick.
Do I need this many?
Just put them down. Just take
Okay.
one at a time.
Okay.
So pretty much you roll a little stem for the flour right in the middle. So you roll very, very, very tight.
I'm going the wrong way
We're
already.
going to
Very tight.
very, very tight. Yes,
Oh,
and
what
very
happens if it-
fast.
Very fast.
Yeah,
How's that?
that's a little. Yeah. Okay.
Don't-
Almost.
Don't worry, you'll get used to how terrible I
All
am at
right.
this.
And then you put your next petal, so to speak,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And we put it at the base of the other one, at the base,
Oh,
the other base.
what am I doing?
Align it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you roll it over your stem. And then roll the other side back on.
Yeah. Look at that.
It's a bit funny looking, but we're getting there.
I am. I do.
And you have to
find it-
hold on to the base very,
Yeah, let's
very
do-
tight, so you don't lose your.
Yeah, let's do this. Perfect. Don't worry.
All right.
If this is not the way it's supposed to
All
be,
right.
it's probably.
And
okay.
then you sort of
I'm gonna take one of these
Yeah.
guys now.
mix
Yeah.
and match.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we kind of roll it in, outside,
Am I going the wrong
outwards.
way?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. No, you're going. Yeah, like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
base to base.
Yeah.
And just keep going around, following the same direction.
All right. Following
And
the same
put-
direction.
No, we are going backwards. So go this way.
What? See, this is...
No, no.
What?
We're going this way.
Oh, well,
All right.
okay, now what?
Kinda. Okay.
Another one?
And more and more. You go all around it. And yours looks very
Ugly?
Picasso.
Yeah, a lot of people say Picasso's ugly. So, see how she's doing it, and this is what I've made.
All right. And then we just put some outer
Yeah.
leaves.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty quick. And
I'm gonna do this.
you, you love kale, that's why. And then we pin it. Right, with toothpicks. You just push right through the stem.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Try to aim through the stem because
I'm
that's
doing that.
what's
I'm aiming.
holding it together.
I'm stemming it. I'm stabbing the heck out of my flour here.
Don't stab your fingers.
Yeah, yeah, don't worry about me. Safety first. All right.
All right.
Should we compare flours?
Well,
Which one would you rather eat? Huh?
there we go.
Huh? This is for you.
Oh, I'll hold on to this
All right.
because it's very artistic.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know?
I've made a feather.
Well, we put it in ice water and see what comes out of it. Maybe it'll bloom or something.
That's amazing how you do that. So look at even just the tightness here, and then you
that's-
have the comparison of what I just did, which is basically this is how I make a sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Let's not call it sloppy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank
No,
you
it's
so
your-
much for your patience.
It's
And,
it's your first time. At least you know the method.
And at
so
least I won't burn my mouth eating my flour.
no. And it's a nice radish.
Thank you very
And
much
there
for
you
your
go.
patience and your wonderful skill today on the beautiful flowers. So catering,
Sure.
1951. And I will not be touching any of your catering. Don't worry. That's it for another episode of Ottawa Eats. Manny, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for
Absolute
coming, guys.
pleasure.
It was awesome.
You were the best looking part of the show, I think.
Yeah,
just wandering in the
well,
background there. You know, trying to get some camera time.
I don't know, and compared to this stuff, you know what I mean? So, no. Thank you, though.
Where can people find you? Number one, street address.
So we're in 1951,
Yeah.
Robertson Road, in Bell's Quarters, and of course in the P in Ontario.
Yeah. I love that the address is the name. That's
yeah,
great too.
Yeah, so it wasn't that clever, but I mean, you know, it works.
Hey, it's fine. It's a happy accident, just
Yeah.
like these tables.
You can find us on the web. You know, we have our 1951west.ca,
Yep.
and we're on Twitter, and we also have Facebook.
Yep.
So, like, I mean, you know, all the social media.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Catering is something that we did talk about really briefly, but I mean,
Yes.
this is beautiful. But if you have catering needs, they can call you, talk it out.
Absolutely. You know, I've been catering in the Ottawa area since the late 80s, right? So
Say 90s, it makes you feel
okay,
younger.
90s, sure,
There you go.
90s. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Yeah, and you know, we do everything. Like,
Yep.
it all depends. I mean, we do weddings, baptisms, bat mitzvahs, bar mitzvahs. You know, office parties, funerals. It's
Yeah.
part of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is, right? So.
If you want some flowers for your wedding for a bouquet, I will not be making them. So there's that. That's
yeah,
also good.
Ileana would make it for you,
Yeah.
yes. And they're fresh flowers.
So we're gonna try some of the
Hey,
food.
sure, why not?
I'm gonna try this because I
Go
already
right
burned
ahead.
my mouth on the potatoes.
No problem.
So thanks for watching Ottawa Eats. Hopefully we'll see you here at 1951.
That'd be great.
Don't take my side. That's my side.
No, okay, I'm not. Don't worry about it. Jeez. Oh, let me get a little piece over here.
How much do you pay her? Should be more.
Good, right?
Yeah.